#1 8-on-your-side investigation, humane or insane.
Tens of thousands of wildcats spayed and neutered, then put right back on the street the next day. Trap, neuter, vaccinate, and release. It's part of an effort to control the population of feral cats.
Since 2007, the Humane Society has spayed or neutered 47,000 feral cats. 47,000. So how are they faring after these surgeries? Well, our senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews has been digging the story, and it's not a pretty sight.
No, it's not, and really, nobody really knows how they're faring. The Humane Society isn't keeping track. After a 2-year pilot program, the Hillsborough County Pet Resources Center doesn't have any data. Well, I've seen pictures of what's happened to some, and they are so disturbing, News Channel 8 managers will not allow me to show them on television. Every Monday, feral cats trapped by the Humane Society of Tampa Bay and now Hillsborough County Pet Resources Center are spayed or neutered and vaccinated. On this day, about 78 cats underwent surgery as part of the TNVR program.
It's helping reduce the killing at our local shelter, and that's what's important to the Humane Society of Tampa Bay.
Usually, cats undergoing this sort of procedure spend 7 to 10 days in a cone to prevent them from getting at their incision.
And we don't have a place to keep them for, a couple of days.
Feral cats are kept overnight. The next day, they're released back in the neighborhood where they were trapped.
Go on.
Neither the county nor the Humane Society have any information or data about what happens to the cats once they've been released, but evidence indicates it can be horrific. This is a photograph of a trap in which one cat's incision opened and it bled out.
That's the worst case scenario is that the wound gets pulled back open. At that point, again, without proper care, I've got to believe that an animal that's dripping blood all over the street isn't going to last very long.
Don Thompson is the executive director of the Hillsborough Animal Health Foundation.
So we have no follow-up care, no pain meds. We have nothing.
Yeah.
We say that these cats do okay with that, but again, I've not seen any data to support that.
The Humane Society's Sherry Silk admits complications can occur. They hope for the best.
You're doing the best you can with those tools that we have. It is not perfect, Steve.
For me personally, I would way rather be able to lie in a bed and have somebody provide something that will let me go to sleep peacefully than I would to say that you're going to cut my guts out, drop me out onto the street, and let me bleed out.
Now, the Humane Society, as well as the county, point to the dramatically declining numbers of cats coming into the shelter and being euthanized as proof that the TNVR program is working.
It's difficult to hear the description. You talk about blood bleeding out, all that. It's difficult, we know. But it's worse. I've seen the pictures. Yep. We both looked at these pictures, and you're right. You don't want to see them. You don't want to see these pictures. It's awful, and it makes you think about euthanasia. What's the right thing to do with so many?
And again, certainly what we observed today is not humane. It's harsh. It's horrible. It's heartbreaking to imagine what these cats the final hours must have really been like. How many of them suffer like that? No one has a clue.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Sure.